Get ready, America, for this is the best of Destination Small Town, a Cluck TV production, featuring the shows that have taken Sweet Swine County by storm. The reality hit, The Real Housewives of Sweet Swine County, Sweet Swine's favorite music show, Backstage at the Commune, the tastefully done cooking segment, Cooking It Up with Betty, the always zany soap opera, As the Corn Grows, and of course, the wildly popular talk shows that share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. Which shows will you be seeing today? Stay tuned and find out right after the break.
Who are these people and what are they doing? Well, they're talk show hosts, tourists, celebrities, and reporters from your neighboring county of Sweet Swine. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County, and they're sharing what they've learned about the businesses and points of interest in the small towns of the Midwest. Learn all that they learned on DestinationSmallTown.com.
This program has been made possible by The Daily Boar. This sometimes daily newspaper reports the news the residents of Sweet Swine County want to know. Also now featured online at SweetSwineScoop.com.
My fellow Sweet Swinians, I'm sorry to let you know that negotiations between Local 123 of the Television Technicians Union and KLUK-TV have broken down. The staff and their production crew of As the Corn Grows have walked out. Earl. Okay, that's better. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Due to circumstances beyond our control, we will not be airing a new episode of As the Corn Grows at this time. Would somebody please get the phone? Oh, for Pete's sake. Hello?
Sorry to bother you, boss, but we have a situation.
Wilma, listen, I'm on the air.
I know, and normally I wouldn't bother you, but there's an angry mob forming a picket line outside.
So call Officer Dave.
I did, and he said that under the city statute 197, they were allowed to congregate.
Well, we're just going to have to wait till I get done with this broadcast.
I don't think I can. They're saying Earl is a no-good lowdown for crossing the picket line to help you, and that he'd better watch his back.
Earl, hey, get a grip. Come on. Don't panic. Wilma, don't panic.
They look cold. Maybe I should take them some coffee.
No. We don't need them hyped up on more caffeine and that. Just lock the door and wait for me in my office. Now, as I was saying, Local 123 has walked out and is currently chanting and picketing KLUK Studios right outside, as well as my cabin, out at Moose Knuckle Point on Swine Lake.
You hate Cluck! Cluck, truck! You hate Cluck!
Holy crap. Rhyming chants. I'll bet that little weasel's silage had something to do with this.
Psst, boss.
Oh, yeah. Union workers are demanding a new holiday each fall to attend the Monster Truck Rally in Newport, and an additional holiday in January each year so they can compete in the bullhead fishing contest out on Swine Lake. Other outrageous demands they have include, bibbed overall Fridays and replacing the staff outhouses with indoor bathrooms.
Heck no, we won't go outside! Heck no, we won't go outside! Heck no, we won't go outside!
The writers and on-air personalities at KLUK have also walked out in support of the union's demands. Earl, where do you think you're going? Earl, get back here this instant. As owner of KLUK TV, I am confident that we will have these negotiations completed before the next full moon. This has been John Robert Olson for KLUK News. You're going to regret this, Earl Silo.
This program is made possible in part by Swine Tales Publication, the proud publisher of Sweet Swine County maps and plat books, now publishing authors from throughout Sweet Swine County. Swine Tale Publications is now making plans for their next book tour, and they may be held in these small towns with the release of Earl Steps Out, My Story by Earl Silo. Born and raised in Sweet Swine County, he never saw any reason to leave. After all, what could be better than good old Split Hoof? Oh, sure, he's considered going to Newport for the annual running of the Pigs Festival, and he said he does enjoy a good pig race now and again. But when it came right down to it, he just couldn't make himself get all gussied up and drive 10 miles to see some other farmer's pigs race. Then he met Cassidy Davis, and she convinced him that he needed to get out of Sweet Swine and step out. She held his hand, so to speak, which got him out of Sweet Swine, but into hot water with his best girl, Clarice. But that's a whole nother story. Each of these towns are being considered for a book signing because of the information found on the best source about small towns of the Midwest. To learn about these towns,
This program has been made possible by Purdue University, Sweet Swine County's Institute of Higher Learning, with 3 classroom trailers that can accommodate up to 9 students each. To learn more, visit sweetswinescoop.com.
Get ready, because now you can watch a full of fun daytime talk show that shares the latest and greatest news about the people, places, and events found all over our story country. The Women of Sweet Swine County, hosted by 3 sassy ladies that tell small town stories with big town attitude. Now on this station and the web.
Get ready for a website like no other. A website where you will find stories done by reporters, tourists, and celebrities from Sweet Swine County. Yes, I said Sweet Swine County. With nothing happening in their county, they decided to do some stories about the businesses and points of interest located in their neighboring towns and counties. Take a unique look at life inside the small towns of the Midwest by visiting DestinationSmallTown.com.
Welcome back to As the Corn Grows. Now, we join Ronnie P. Silage as he goes over his notes with his assistant producer, Nosy Norma, as they prepare for the debut of the much-anticipated Ronnie Stinger Show. How do I look?
You look great. Calm down, relax.
Relax? How can I relax? This is a make it or break it show.
You are a natural. Lewis, he said that the place is packed. Cousin John is doing show promos for the last 2 weeks.
It's packed? It's packed? Oh, I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna get sick.
You need to calm down and quit being a nervous Nelly.
Are the guests here?
They're in the green room.
Together?
Yes, together. They had no idea what's going to happen out there.
Well, maybe you're right. I hope you're right, because we can't get this wrong.
Calm down.
Quite the turnout.
Oh, I know. I got a personal invitation. I kind of expected a red carpet and Joan Rivers when I arrived.
Huh. Well, I hear your sister Daisy Mae's going to be on the show.
Oh, can you believe it? I thought Ronnie would get somebody with a little bit more star quality for his first show. Giddy up.
Well, Garrett Dawson's on the program too, isn't he?
I don't want to think about it.
Well, you know, there's something I wanted to ask you about Daisy Mae.
Are you trying to aggravate me? She cost me my job and my boyfriend.
No, but treat me like an old friend. I'd just like to ask you a question about Daisy Mae. Do you know anything about her birth parents?
Well, I do know that they were both killed in a car accident, and they were really good friends of my mother.
She said they both died?
Yes, they were both killed in a car accident, and my mother was made guardian in her will.
Huh. Was she now?
Yeah.
When Ronnie called and asked if Garrett and I would appear in his first show, I was happy to accept. After all, Garrett and I both grew up in Sweet Swine County.
That's right. And then I went off to Nashville, and Daisy May went off to Hollywood.
Great, you guys are all here. This is great. Enjoy all the refreshments, Sergio. You'll be Ronnie's first guest.
I guess I don't understand why Ronnie asked me to be on the show.
Well, he invited all of Sweet Swine's star power that he could think of. And you have directed a dozen motion pictures in your career, right?
And I take it that's what he wants to talk to me about.
Of course. And Lawyer Ed, you'll follow Sergio after his interview, and we need to get you into makeup.
Well, I've been in makeup for almost an hour. I mean, I'm pretty much...
Oh. Okay. Well, Daisy May, you'll follow Lawyer Ed and Garrett. Garrett. Hi. Oh, I mean Garrett. You'll be performing. Is there any questions?
Engaged? I can't believe that Cousin John finally popped the question.
Oh, yes, I was so surprised. You know, we have been going together 10 years.
Oh, the ring is stunning, my dear.
Oh, a wedding in Sweet Swine County. Have you thought about a caterer yet?
Nice try, Betty. But you know John's mother owns Sweets and Eats.
Oh, Vinny, do you really want to do that? Start out your married life asking your future mother-in-law to work on your wedding day?
Well, I haven't actually told her about the engagement yet, but I know she's going to insist.
Well, when is the big day?
3 months from today. Johnny just doesn't want to wait. You know, since he came out of that coma, he has been a changed man.
Well, who can blame him? I mean, life is so short.
But 3 months from today? I mean, I have so much to do. I have to call and reserve the hall and call the pastor and see if he's available. The dress, the limo, the flowers.
Oh, slow down, dear. You know, you might run over to Millicent's bridal shop. I hear Clarice Plow is starting a sideline. You know, she's going into the wedding planning business. And she could help you with all those little details.
Clarice?
Welcome! We're very excited today. This is the premiere episode of the Ronnie Stinger Show. We've got an all-star cast lineup. Everything from a famous Italian director to the latest tunes from Nashville. So stay tuned, America. It's the Ronnie Stinger Show.
Metallic Magic to the rescue. Metallic Magic is specially formulated to restore your car's dull, lifeless finish to showroom condition. Just apply Metallic Magic to your car once every 6 months. Just pour it on and wipe it off with a clean cloth. Forget about hours of tedious waxing, rubbing, and buffing.
I've tried every product made to keep my fleet of classic cars showroom sharp, but Metallic Magic beats them all. Why, it has my 1939 Roadster shining like a brand new penny. And I only have to wax it once a year. That's right, once a year.
Be one of the first 1,000 callers and receive not 1, but 2 bottles of Metallic Magic for the low introductory price of just $9.99. Let Metallic Magic transform your car's finish today. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Welcome back to the premiere episode of the Ronnie Stinger Show. And today's premiere guest is the world-famous Italian movie director, Sergio Ferlione. Yes, famous for his movies Fast and Curious, The X-Ray Files, and who can forget Claws 1, 2, and 3D. Everybody, let's have a rousing welcome for Sergio Ferlione! Yes, welcome, Sergio. Have a seat.
Thank you. Marvelous to be here, Ronnie, and congratulations on your new show.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's, it's taken many years in the making, that's for sure. So, hey, give us some history on your career in film.
Wow, where do I begin? I actually got my first big break working as an assistant on the ever-popular Car Wars series with Steven Spielberg.
Now, back in those early years out there, weren't you having an intimate relationship with Miss Katie Olson, our station owner?
Yes, but...
Yeah, and didn't this continue after you moved here to Sweet Swine?
It did, but I don't see what this has anything to do with my career in directing films.
Well, let me fill you in here, okay? Miss Olson has been reported missing for the last 3.5 weeks.
Oh, I did not know that. Miss Olson and I had a little bit of a quarrel, but I haven't spoken to her in quite some time.
Well, let me tell you, would it surprise you to learn what we learned? That this Miss Olson is not the real Miss Olson. This is Miss Olson's housekeeper, Selma Schwartz. The real Miss Olson has been lost in the mountains of Nepal for the last 3 years. And this Miss Olson, Selma Schwartz, her housekeeper, has been masquerading around Sweet Swine in the person of Miss Olson. So, what do you think of that? We'll be right back. Now, isn't that a kick in the head? Will Ronnie's little bombshell put the Ronnie Stinger Show #1 in the ratings race? Will Sergio be taking the next train out of town? And will Sweet Swine County survive the shock and awe of the Ronnie Stinger Show? I guess we'll find out after the break. Get ready, because our culinary expert and, dare we say, wine aficionado beyond belief, Betty Thompson, is preparing some tantalizing dishes for us on her show, Cooking It Up with Betty. In the midst of cooking, our dear old Betty does join her What's Cooking reporters traveling throughout our story country. Now, on this station and the web.
This program has been made possible by SweetSwineScoop.com, the online magazine that keeps Sweet Swine County citizens informed on what's happening. For if it happens in Sweet Swine County, it's news to us.
Welcome back to As the Corn Grows. Now, we join Ronnie P. Silage as he introduces his next guest, on the Ronnie Stinger Show, as the audience sits on the edge of their seats in morbid anticipation. Welcome back to the Ronnie Stinger Show. Well, unfortunately, Sergio Furleone got called away during the break, so we're going to move on to another guest. And right now, folks, from Nashville, it's the awesome Garrett Dawson!
Thank you, Ronnie. It's my pleasure to be the first musical guest on the Ronnie Stinger Show. I'd like to play a song, one of my personal favorites. One of my very favorite singer-songwriters, Alan Moore, for you. This song is called A Picture from a Dream. Little lad is home today, looking out the window as they play. Unafraid but unamused, growing tired and so confused again. When you open your eyes, you see all the light streams shining down, shimmering like fireflies in June. When you open your eyes, you see every well-placed, brightly colored scene. It's like a picture from...
Did I even remember to turn that coffee pot off? Oh, the way they stare. Is this microphone working? More importantly, is this hat working? Pretzels. God, I love pretzels. They're free in the green room. My Daisy May. Daisy, darling. Whoa, dang, darling.
Like fireflies in June. When you open your eyes, you see every well-placed, brightly colored scene. It's like a picture from a dream. Little Addie's gone today. She found herself and she threw the rest away. Look Looks to me like all is well. Destiny and time will tell the tale. But when you open your eyes, you see all the light streams shining down and shimmering like
I love picking pigs' feet. I see prairie hens in the front row. What's this TV show about anyway?
A place brightly colored scene. It's like a picture from a dream. From a dream.
Oh, wonderful, Dad! Wonderful, marvelous! The sounds from Nashville. It's happening right here on the Ronnie Stinger Show. And now, everybody, let's welcome Lawyer Ed Quackers! Welcome in. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
For having some.
You bet.
It's great to be back on stage again with my old friend Quackers.
Well, now, rumor has it, Lawyer Ed, that you started your law career in your mid-40s. Is that correct?
Yes, it is true. I graduated from Purdue University, and that's a law school slash veterinarian school specializing in cats. My father invited me to come back here to Sweet Swine County to work with him, but I felt the beckoning call of Hollywood, the bright lights.
Hollywood? Well, how did that go?
Well, it was a big struggle at first. It was a lot of parking cars and washing dishes, but then I met Quackers, and then things began to happen. It was magical.
Oh, man. Well, go on.
Yes.
Interesting. Huh. What a yawn.
Uh-oh. What are you up to now, Ronnie P. Silage?
Well, we've got our big break in 1960, won the Ted Sullivan Show, and then we went on there following this no-name band, long hair, 4 people in a group from England. And
no-name British band.
Yeah, they were terrible. They had 4 of them, and they were singing songs with no rhymes, no music to it. You know, she loves you, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And it was
that no-name band.
But the women went crazy, and when we got on the stage, they were just screaming. And Ted Sullivan, he had to shut the show down a couple of times to calm them down. We were on fire.
Oh man!
Yeah.
I can't believe that we've been living with a Katie Olson imposter for the past 3 years.
I have to call Johnny and get him over here. If Katie wasn't Katie, I bet that he'll be able to get the farm back before we get married. Yippee!
Note to self, contact Sergio Ferlione immediately regarding a book deal.
Magic, you say. All right, well, now let's switch gears here for just a minute, okay? Now, I understand that you and Aunt Ella were high school sweethearts.
The love of my life, God bless her soul.
But you never married.
No, she wanted to stay with her farm here in Sweet Swine County, and I felt the calling lights of Hollywood, but she did come to visit me for 2 wonderful weeks every year.
So you did stay in touch?
Yeah, you could say we stayed in touch, yeah.
Well, all right, well, more about this later. We'll be right back.
I can't believe that Ronnie is going to bore the audience to death with that love story of Lawyer Ed.
Oh, I know. I've heard that violin story 100 times. It's getting really boring. Giddy up.
Shh, you two. They're starting the show. Don't you shush me, you old busybody.
Welcome back to the Ronnie Stinger Show. Well, I'd love to hear more about Aunt Ella in 1956, Ed, but they're telling me we got to move on to our next guest. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round welcome for Sweet Swine's own sweetheart, Miss Daisy Mae Smekovich. Welcome, Daisy Mae. Welcome, have a seat. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, first I want to thank you so much for having me as a guest on your show, Ronnie. I have so many happy memories growing up in Sweet Swine County.
Oh, now, Daisy Mae, I understand that you have a very successful career as the agent to the stars.
That's right. I handle Tom Shanks, Julia Richards, and of course my darling Garrett Dawson.
Quackers and I are looking for a new agent. We're looking to make a comeback.
Yeah, who isn't?
Yeah,
Who isn't?
Well, this I think was the right agent, though. We could make an excellent comeback.
I'm sorry.
The sky is the limit.
Lawyer Ed, is it? I don't have any openings right now.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, okay. I'll discuss
Ed,
it
it's
with
her
her.
interview. It's her interview. Now, please tell us something about yourself, okay?
Oh, no. Please don't say anything about me. Oh, please, please, please don't say anything.
I don't like where this is going. I bet Nosy Norma has something to do with this.
Well, Ronnie started off with a shocker, but now I think I can hear Earl Silo snoring in the back.
I can't believe that I turned down Ronnie P. Silage for a second date.
I'm going to have to call Reverend Bill this afternoon and book the church and get Dougie Dugan to draw up some renovation plans for Aunt Ella's farmhouse.
Well, my birth parents died in a fiery car crash in California, and I was adopted by Ethel and Harold Smakovich when I was a baby.
So, Prairie Ann is your sister?
Yes. But then when I was 6, Mom and Dad died in a freakish hay baling accident.
So then Prairie Ann raised you?
Oh, no. Ronnie, how could you? Daisy Mae Smakovich, please don't tell the world I went Looney Tunes. Please, please, giddy up.
Ronnie P. Silage, you'd sell your own mother to make a buck.
I wonder where Johnny's planning to take me on our honeymoon.
Well, with the help of Mrs. Swanson, yes.
Oh, thank God.
Dodged a bullet there. Let's wrap this up, Silage.
Well, what would you think if I told you your mother did not die in a fiery crash?
What?
What?
Don't do it, Silage.
I have received an anonymous tip from a reliable source, yes, that our beloved Aunt Ella had a child.
Ellie had a child?
What does that have to do with me?
Maybe I should yell fire and stop that little weasel from blabbing everything.
Aunt Ella was never married, and she certainly didn't have any children.
Yes, she did, Lawyer Ed, in 1956. Yes. My sources tell me that her niece, Katie Olson, the real Katie Olson, was her daughter.
Ellie had a child in 1956?
Yes, a daughter. Katie Catherine Olson was Aunt Ella's daughter. Quiet down out there. Quiet down. Quiet down. Let the guests speak here.
Who's the father?
Well, it wasn't easy, but we tracked it down with the use of some hair samples and DNA.
Hair samples?
Yes, hair samples. And we found out that the father of Aunt Ella's baby is you, Ed!
Me?
Yes, you!
Him?
Lord help us.
Oh my, I'm so confused.
This just keeps getting better and better.
So, the Katie we knew was the real Katie's housekeeper, and the real Katie is the love child of Lawyer Ed and Aunt Ella.
And Katie Catherine Olson also had a daughter.
It can't be.
Your mother did not die in a fiery car crash, dear Daisy Mae.
She didn't?
No! Katie Olson is your mother, which would make Lawyer Ed here your grandpop.
He is?
I am? Why didn't you stop me?
So, let's see. Katie really wasn't Katie. Lawyer Ed and Aunt Ella had a daughter who is the real Katie Olson, and Daisy Mae is really the real Katie Olson's daughter and Lawyer Ed's granddaughter. Oh, what's next? Find out next time on As the Code Grows!
The lifestyles led in the small towns and counties of the Midwest are like no other. But we seldom hear about the points of interest and businesses located in these towns. Well, there's one TV station that's made it their mission to make sure the stories of the small towns of the Midwest are told, Cluck TV. That's right, Cluck TV, located in the neighboring county of Sweet Swine. See all the towns that are covered on KLUKTV.com.